Markets tried to shake off AI fears yesterday, but investors still had plenty to think about. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning, July 29th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. All right, let's get started. Well, U.S. stocks finished mostly higher despite another wave of concerns around artificial intelligence. The Standard & Poor's 500 gained around 0.4%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped 1.2%. The Nasdaq Composite recovered from early losses and finished close to unchanged. So, what was driving the market? Earnings were once again the big story. Boeing, PayPal, and Coca-Cola all moved higher after reporting solid quarterly results, with Coca-Cola enjoying its strongest trading day in well over a decade. Now, the technology sector was a bit more complicated. Chip stocks remained under pressure after reports suggested Nvidia is considering a massive funding arrangement involving OpenAI. That sparked fresh concerns about how artificial intelligence investments are being financed, while growing competition from Chinese technology companies also made investors question whether U.S. firms can maintain their current lead. Meanwhile, there was some good news on the inflation front. Oil prices continued to fall as tensions between the United States and Iran eased further, with both sides reportedly continuing diplomatic talks instead of military action. Investors also received fresh economic data yesterday. U.S. consumer confidence weakened in July as Americans became slightly less optimistic about the job market. And finally, today all eyes turn to the Federal Reserve. The central bank concludes its policy meeting later today, and while most investors expect interest rates to remain unchanged, uncertainty remains unusually high. All right, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you tomorrow morning.